Rachel Campos Duffy is the co-host of Fox and Friends Weekend. She joins us tonight. Rachel Campos Duffy, thank you so much for coming on. This seems like the kind of issue, since the government effectively controls the baby formula market, most people don't even know that they would jump on. You don't want to be the president who's presiding over a country with not enough baby formula. Why are they ignoring this?
You know, it's so interesting because this past week, you started the week by doing a monologue talking about the fact that the left is waging a war on God. And I would say they're also waging a war on families. And if you look at what they've done, everything from, you know, CRT, inflation, abortion, you know, gender ideology in your child's school, even the crime rate, all of this is making it harder for you to have and raise a family. And so this baby formula situation, you know, it may not be intentional. Maybe it's just incompetence on their part. But it just shows you that they just don't care. It's not a priority for them. I mean, look, they knew. You laid it out perfectly. The FDA told this company, this Abbott firm that makes formula, that they had to shut down, which is good. If there was potential contamination, we want that.
Yes.
But they knew that they produce 40% of our nation's formula, which, by the way, again, not a very healthy arrangement there, but they knew that. And so they better have a plan if they're going to shut down the plant to either, you know, get it up and going quickly or source formula from some other place. But they didn't do that. It just shows that they just don't care about you. They just don't care about families. They don't care about moms. They told you this past week what they do care about. They said the number one thing, and by the way, this was both parties, the number one thing was the war in Ukraine. And look how quickly, within a week, they got $40 billion over to Ukraine. $40 billion. But they can't figure out how to get formula to moms. And I tell you what, tell a mom who can't feed a baby in the middle of the night that Ukraine is their number one problem. Yeah, they're going to be angry. And moms across America are angry. And Tucker, they're not hoarding. They're doing networks across the internet trying to breastfeed and provide banks of milk for other moms. They're trying to help each other. It's far from this ugly image that they're, you know, that they're portraying of mothers. And one last thing, too, you know, you can maybe forgive Joe Biden, who probably hasn't dealt with baby formula in 60 years, for not understanding how serious and life-saving this crisis is. It's life or death for many people. I, by the way, had a baby who had to have my breast milk fortified in order to survive until her life-saving heart surgery because she had Downs and couldn't nurse. So this is serious business. But what about Pete Buttigieg? I mean, this is also a supply chain issue. He's at the center of this. And, you know, he loves to tell us that he has those twins, but he's much more interested in making a point about LGBTQ plus families than he is about locking arms with moms right now and figuring out how to solve this problem.
Yeah, I mean, maybe because families are the last bulwark, the first and last bulwark against tyranny. If you have a strong family, you can't be pushed around. So maybe that's why they're not so interested in helping us have strong families. Do you think that's possible?
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. But also, again, it's about, Tucker, it's also about their priorities. I mean, you talked about the formula that was going to the border. So why is that happening? That's happening because they don't want to have bad press of women coming over the border who maybe need formula because they're probably not nursing in the desert as they make that dangerous journey. And they don't want bad press because they don't want their policies to end. This policy is important to them. They have done everything they could to keep it opaque. And so we don't know what's going on. That's why they do those flights in the middle of the night. That's why they didn't want the Fox drone over the Del Rio Bridge. I guarantee you right now, Tucker, that they are spending much more time and resources trying to locate that Border Patrol agent, the whistleblower who took that picture and gave it to Representative Kamak. I bet they're more interested in that than they are in the 14 terrorists who crossed the desert that we know of right now. So that's what they care about.
That is such a good point. Rachel Campos Duffy, great to see you. Thank you so much.